Welcome to Investor Web, your trusted guide for intelligent investing and financial education. We're here to illuminate the often murky waters of the financial world, providing you with valuable insights, tips, and strategies. Our aim? To make the complex world of investing and finance accessible and even enjoyable for everyone. We believe in empowering you with knowledge, breaking down jargon-filled concepts into simple, understandable language. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a curious novice, we're here to help you navigate your financial journey with confidence and ease. Our commitment is to present the most relevant, up-to-date information to help you make informed decisions. We delve into a wide range of topics, from the basics of investing to advanced strategies and everything in between. Today we are going to explore a controversial topic. Is more education always better? Let's dive in and find out together. It's been ingrained in us that education is the key to success, but does more of it always equate to a better outcome? For the longest time, we've been led to believe in a linear narrative of education. The conventional wisdom goes something like this. Go to school, get good grades, attend a reputable university, and voila, success is guaranteed. However, this narrative has been challenged in recent times. Let's start by examining the rising costs of education. Over the past 2 decades, the cost of college tuition has skyrocketed, outpacing inflation and even the price increase of medical services. This has led to an unprecedented student debt crisis, with millions of individuals burdened by loans they may spend a large portion of their lives paying off. At the same time, the number of people with advanced degrees is at an all-time high. More people than ever are pursuing master's degrees and doctorates, often with the belief that these additional qualifications will give them an edge in the job market. However, the reality is that the job market has not kept pace with the supply of highly educated individuals. Despite the increase in people with advanced qualifications, underemployment is a growing issue. Many individuals find themselves in jobs that do not require their level of education, leading to a sense of frustration and disillusionment. This mismatch between education and employment is a clear indication that the traditional linear path of education may not be as foolproof as we once believed. Furthermore, we are seeing a shift in the value placed on skills and experience over formal education in various industries. Many tech companies, for instance, are more interested in what you can do rather than where or what you studied. To sum it up, while education is undoubtedly important, it's not the only key to success. The traditional view of more education equating to more success is being questioned. The rising costs of education, the increasing number of people with advanced degrees, and the growing emphasis on skills and experience paint a different picture. As we can see, more education doesn't necessarily mean more success. Education, especially higher education, comes with a significant opportunity cost. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is opportunity cost? In simple terms, opportunity cost is the loss of other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. In the context of education, it's what you give up in terms of income and experience when you decide to spend years in higher education. Let's break it down. Picture this: a young graduate decides to pursue a master's degree right after their undergraduate studies. This involves another 2 years in the university, tuition fees, and countless hours spent studying. These are 2 years that the graduate could have spent working and earning a salary. Consider the average starting salary for a graduate in the United Kingdom, which is around £25,000 per year. In the 2 years that our graduate is studying for their master's degree, they could have potentially earned £50,000. This is the direct financial opportunity cost. But there's more than just the direct financial cost. There's also the indirect cost of missed work experience. The world of work offers practical skills and knowledge that a classroom often can't provide. 2 years spent in the workforce could result in professional growth, networking opportunities, and a deeper understanding of the industry. So, the opportunity cost of higher education isn't just about the money spent on tuition or the salary forgone, it's also about the time and experience lost. When you choose to pursue further education, you're not just spending money, you're also spending time that could have been used to gain practical experience and build your career. This isn't to say that higher education doesn't have its benefits. It can open doors, provide specialized knowledge, and be a rewarding personal experience. But it's crucial to understand the trade-offs involved and consider whether the benefits outweigh the costs. These statistics make it clear that the opportunity cost of education can be significant. It's a factor that should not be overlooked when making decisions about pursuing further education. Now let's shift our focus to the value of experience. Experience, my friends, is the lifeblood of growth and development. It is the hands-on, real-world interaction that can't be replicated in a classroom or from a textbook. It's the practical application of knowledge, the trial and error, the successes and failures. Experience is the teacher that never retires. Consider, for instance, the story of Richard Branson. He left school at the tender age of 16, opting to start a business instead of pursuing further formal education. Today he's known as the founder of the Virgin Group, which controls more than 400 companies. His success is a testament to the value of experience. Or let's take Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. He dropped out of college after just 6 months, yet he led a revolution in the tech industry, and his innovative spirit continues to inspire generations. It wasn't a degree that made Jobs successful, but his experiences, his undying curiosity, and his relentless drive to innovate. And then we have the legendary Bill Gates. While he did enroll at Harvard, he chose to drop out to start Microsoft. His experience in the world of technology, the lessons learned from his entrepreneurial journey have been far more valuable than any degree could have offered. These are but a few examples of individuals who have achieved extraordinary success without following the traditional pathway of formal education. They amassed a wealth of experience, learned from their mistakes, refined their skills, and honed their craft in the real world. Of course, this is not to downplay the value of education. Education provides a solid foundation, a starting point, but it's the experience that builds upon this foundation, that fleshes out the theory with practical application, that truly drives growth and success. So, when considering your path, remember, it's not just about the degrees you earn, but the experiences you gain. The real world is a vast open classroom waiting to teach you lessons that no textbook can. As we can see, experience can often be just as, if not more, valuable than formal education. So, where does this leave us? Is there a balance to be struck between education and experience? As we delve into this question, it's important to remember that this isn't about diminishing the value of education. Rather, it's about recognizing that both education and experience have their unique roles in our personal and professional growth. The key is to find a balance. Think of it as a seesaw. On one side, we have formal education, our degrees, diplomas, and certifications. These provide us with theoretical knowledge and a solid foundation. On the other side, we have real-world experience, the practical hands-on learning that happens when we roll up our sleeves and get involved in the nitty-gritty of our chosen fields. Now, the weight required on each side of this seesaw isn't set in stone. It varies depending on what career path you've chosen. For instance, a career in academia or medicine might require a heavier tilt towards formal education. These are fields where extensive knowledge and mastery of particular subjects are crucial. On the other hand, if you're venturing into entrepreneurship or the creative arts, experience might hold more weight. In these areas, learning on the job, making mistakes, and finding innovative solutions often become the best teachers. But no matter which path you choose, remember that education and experience are not mutually exclusive. They complement each other. The theoretical knowledge gained from education can lay the groundwork for practical experiences, and these experiences in turn can enrich and deepen our understanding of the theory. So, as you navigate your career path, it's essential to weigh both aspects and find the balance that works best for you. It's like walking a tightrope. Leaning too far over on one side could lead to a fall. You might find that the right balance involves continuous learning coupled with an openness to new experiences and opportunities. Ultimately, it's about finding the right balance for you and your chosen career path, because at the end of the day, your journey is unique, and the blend of education and experience that works for you might be different from what works for someone else. In conclusion, more education is not always better. We've journeyed through the current education paradigm, where the prevailing belief is that more degrees equal more success. However, it's essential to remember the opportunity cost of education. Time and resources spent in prolonged academic pursuits could otherwise be invested in gaining practical experience, which often holds substantial value in the real world. The importance of striking a balance cannot be overstressed. It's about aligning your education with your career aspirations and understanding that sometimes hands-on experience can be just as, if not more, valuable than a stack of degrees. It's about the right education, not necessarily more education. Thank you for tuning in to Investor Web. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, remember, it's not always about more education, it's about the right education.